check. Check, check.
Will the wonderful people in the first booth give me a wave if you can hear me? Anyone? The camera ladies give me a wave. Thank you very much. Audience, can you hear me? Give me a wave. All right, perfect. All right, we're going to get started here. We're going to invite Walla Walla out on the track for announcements. Are you guys ready? Thank you everybody for being here. We've got Walla Walla, Flavor Cake, number 00. Nerdy Bird, number 14. More Like No More, number 23. Water Alone, number 24.
Lois Slayton, number 32. Farrell Forager, number 44. Elizabeth Taylor, number 59. Technical Difficulty, number 63. Blue Meanie, number 68. Pink Herbels, number 712. Dot, number 77. Slamanella, number 79. Muscles McGee, number 9. Skaterbug, number 99. And Cookies and Milk, number 13. Thank you all. Walla, take a rock around the track. First up, Ariel Payne, number 01. Spiderface, 115. Silent But Violent, number 1245. Laceration, 14. $20 hooks, number 20. Jameson Thunderburger, number 22. Bear Snack, number 222. Master Router, number 3. Full Shade Raven, number 422. Casket Fist, number 5. Sixth Amendment, number 6. Bonnie Riot, number 79. Hula Sea Nation, number 8. Semi-Dangerous, number 84. Sabertooth Tiger, number 911. And that is your Roller City Roller Derby. Lois Lane came down first, picking up the lead for Walla Walla. Walla Walla calls up the jam. Walla Walla picks up 2 points on that. Rodeo City 0. Up next, we got laceration number 1-4 for Rodeo City. And Slamonella number 7-9 for Walla Walla. Last race is circling here in turn 1. Rodeo City did a good job of bridging and holding their 1 minute. Walla Walla picking up the lead. And last race is right behind. Both teams picking up points there. Looks like Walla Walla blocker getting sent to the penalty box. And we've got Elizabeth Taylor, number 5-9 for Walla Walla, and number 5, Pastor Fisk for Rodeo City. Pastor Fisk, quick hit on the line there. Elizabeth Taylor. Rodeo City picking up the lead. Elizabeth Taylor still struggling to get out of pack. Not sure why. Getting recycled back in the pack. Rodeo City picking up 4 points, coming around again. Elizabeth Taylor struggling to get past this ball here. Possibly looking for a star pass. Walla Walla back up to full strength. And Master Powder sent the penalty box. And we have a star pass for Walla Walla. And Rodeo City Nation, one off the run here. Walla Walla's jammer knocked out of bounds, recycled all the way back to the back. Pass it. Pastor Fisk called on a cut. So we're going on the whole 2 minutes here. 20 seconds left to go. And Walla Walla blocker called on a penalty. Sent to the penalty box.
Here we go.
And that was full 2 minutes. Walla Walla picking up a couple of points on that one. Looks like Rodeo City picked up 15 before they got sent to the box. Walla Walla starting this one with a short power jam. Lois Slade jam for Walla Walla at number 32. Pastor Fisk standing. Short time left on the penalty box.
I have, but
Go.
I'm not going to.
Dirty Bird out quick, hit that wall for Rodeo City. Pushing hard. Both jammers struggling there. Laceration just cut right in there. Pick up there for Walla Walla. And looks like we got a star pass. New jammer for Rodeo City is Silent Violet. Nerdy Bird sent to the penalty box. This will go on for the remaining minute and 7 seconds. Power jam, Rodeo City. Looks like both teams are short players here. Silent Violet knocked out of bounds. Right back in. Silent Violet coming back in. Walla Walla's coming back in play.
Yeah!
Walla Walla. Just a couple seconds left to go. Two-minute jams are a struggle. Everybody gets really tired. Looks like Rodeo City picked up 11 on that one, and Walla Walla 6. Looks like we got Water Below 2-4 for Walla Walla on the jam line, and jammer for Rodeo City. And Bonnie Riot, number 7-4, who picks up lead. And Rodeo City back to full strength, and Bonnie Riot comes back, picking up 4 points. We got a star pass for Walla Walla. Elizabeth Taylor is a new jammer. And Rodeo City called that one off before Walla Walla could grab any points. So 4 for Rodeo City, 0 for Walla Walla on that one. And we got Flaler Kate, number 0-0 on the line against Laceration for Rodeo City, number 1-4. Laceration picking up lead for Rodeo City. Flaler Kate out of the back as well. Lots of hitting happening here. And Laceration calls off the jam, picking up a couple points. Number 5'9", Elizabeth Taylor out on the line for Walla Walla. And number 115, Spiderface, lining up with the star for Rodeo City. Walla Walla blockers, good effort, helping their jammer. And we got last racing up on the line again for Rodeo City. And Lois Slade, number 32, on the line for Walla Walla. Lois Slade back out of bounds, getting recycled back to the back. Walla Walla blockers making a good effort. Flash racing through the pack. And it looks like Walla Walla Jammer got called on a penalty and sent to the penalty box. We got a power jam for Rodeo City. Aggressive offense from Rodeo City blockers getting flash racing through the pack. Rodeo City blockers clearing away. Last racing call is off the jam.
Good job, Nicole.
Walla Walla calls a timeout. Test Cafe, delicious food and warm atmosphere fuels both our team both on and off the track. Whether they're grabbing a quick bite or enjoying a cozy meal, amazing coffees. Test Cafe is the perfect spot to recharge. Thank you for supporting our roller derby family and being a vital part of our community. Let's give it up for Test Cafe. J&M Debris Removal. Let's give a big shout out to our incredible sponsor, J&M Debris Removal. Their hard work keeps our community clean and safe, allowing us to focus on bringing the heat on the track. If you've got debris that needs removing, they're the team to call. Thank you, J&M Debris Removal, for supporting our roller derby family. Passive fist, picking up lead for Rodeo City. Walla Walla's Jammer is back in action. And Walla Walla's Jammer getting through the pack. Up on the line, we got number 1-4 lining up for Walla Walla, Nerdy Bird, and number 7-9, Bonnie Riot for Rodeo City. Both jammers look like they're having a hard time. Bonnie Riot sneaks through in turn 1. Right behind. Bonnie Riot coming into the pack and calling off the jam. We have 2 points. And up on the line next, we got Laceration, number 1-4 for Rodeo City, and number 2-4, Water Below for Walla Walla. Laceration runs through the half. Water Below struggling here in turn 1, pushing through those players. Walla Walla Walker's trying to get their jammer through, but knocked out of bounds. And Walla Walla had a star pass, but Elizabeth Taylor got knocked out of bounds right away. And is struggling in turn 2. Laceration through the pack again.
You got it, Slash.
It looks like Walla Walla had a player sent to the penalty box. And Laceration calls off the jam, picking up a couple points on that lap. Looks like 6 total for the jam.
Yes, Spider!
We got Spiderface on the line again, number 115 for Rodeo City. And number 32, Lois Slayton, jamming for Walla Walla. Spiderface picks up lead for Rodeo City. And we got a star pass for Walla Walla. your best. With personalized care and cutting-edge treatments, they're dedicated to keeping you moving and grooving. So give it up for Alpine Chiropractic and Decompression, your partner in health and wellness. Check them out and keep those wheels turning. Valley Lawn Care. Attention everyone. We want to give a huge shout out to our fantastic sponsor, Ellensburg Valley Lawn Care. Their support helps keep our roller derby team rolling, just like they keep our community's lawns looking pristine. If you're in need of expert lawn care that's as fierce as our players, be sure to check them out on Facebook. Thank you, Valley Lawn Care, for your dedication to our team and our community. The Ridge Restaurant Bar, brought to you by the same people as the Red Pickle, the restaurant. The Ridge Restaurant and Bar is located in the heart of downtown Ellensburg. Walla Walla was asking for one additional point on that last jam. They felt like their jammer had passed one of the Rodeo City skaters before the whistles had completely finished. But the refs determined that they had not, and the point will stand as it was, and Walla Walla has lost their official review. Up on the jam line, we got number 5, Passing Fist for Rodeo City. And Slamadella, 7 for Walla Walla. Passing Fist through the pack, taking lead for Rodeo City. Slamadella through as well in turn 2. About a half a track behind Passing Fist. Big two for Passing Fist, getting past Nuremberg there. Slamadella struggling here in turn 3 and gets through. Big effort from Master Power trying to keep Slamadella in the pack, but Slamadella gets through, picks up some points. Passing Fist out of the pack again and calls off the jam. We got just a little bit less than 8.5 minutes left to go. Score is 73 for Rodeo City and 30 for Walla Walla. Up on the jam line, we got Ariel Payne, number 01. And number 24 for Walla Walla, Water Malone. Ariel Payne picking up lead for Rodeo City. Ariel Payne going off the jam. Up next we got Lois Land and Laceration on the line. Both jammers look stuck here on the front straightaway. Walla Walla getting lead. And we got a star pass. Hoolesy Nation is our new jammer from Rodeo City. And a big pile. Lois Lane picking up points and shutting down Rodeo City on that one. And we got Spiderface and Nerdy Bird lining up as our next jammers. to Bonnie Ryan, who is our new jammer for Rodeo City. And very good ball jam. Continuing the 2-jam shutout streak of Rodeo City. Let's see if Rodeo City can answer some of those points. We got Elizabeth Taylor lining up for Walla Walla and Pastor Fist for Rodeo City. Big juke for Elizabeth Taylor, but caught by Master Bowder, and the whole blocking team from Rodeo City gets out in front of Elizabeth Taylor and makes it that much harder. Big hit from Water Below on Tassia on $20 hooks. And a big shove from Water Below for Elizabeth Taylor to get through the pack.
Yeah!
And Pastor Fist picking up some more points. And just less than 4 minutes in the first period. We've got, looks like 85-38. And Lois Lane on the line for Walla Walla, and Ariel Payne wearing the star for Rodeo City. Ariel Payne steps out of bounds and recycled back to the back. We got some offense going for Rodeo City, trying to help Ariel through the pack. And Ariel pushes enough players through to cause a little pack. Both jammers are out. And Ariel Payne calls off the jam. And we got one blocker from both teams sitting in the penalty box. And we got Slaminella and Laceration on the line. Slaminella down on a knee. Laceration picks up the knee. Slaminella. Looks like we're gonna see some jammer violence. And Laceration calls off the jam. No points scored for either team on that one. And we've got Water Below, jam for Walla Walla, and Pastor Fist on the line for Rodeo City. Just less than a minute and a half left to go. Could be 1 minute, could be one jam, could be three, depending on how long they go. Takes a spill back straightaway. Great heads up blocking from the Walla Walla team, keeping the Rodeo City blockers from getting out in front of their down jammer. and Lois Slan as our jammers. Great offensive blocking from number 3 Master Bowder, helping Lazar Racing get past the pack. Called out on a cut with a power jam from Lazar Racing. And Lazar Racing calls off the jam. And that is the first period. We'll be back in approximately 15 minutes. If you have a second on your way to the bathroom, stop by the merch booth, check out some t-shirts, some noisemakers, some snacks. Support the team if you can.
Not really, no. I know, right? Looking at people up to blow their balloon. Just pretend to be next to her. I'm not put halftime. Like, what? You just have to stand in. I don't know. Okay. Now? Yeah, I've been doing things, but how should I? Is Charlie doing good?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I've been like
You're not watching. You were out there with her. Come
I
on.
know, but I get amnesia is what I call it. I don't remember what's going on. Yeah, I got to
Maybe
watch it.
trademark that, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I'm sure someone else is writing it, but yeah. Don't ask me. I'll catch the book.
Yeah, gotta look through the whole tape. You guys have a full team meeting where you break down.
Not over here. I will sometimes watch them though, like yeah, all the people in here, it's like,
Well, you guys are just
yeah, but
close quarters.
good. We'll have a good time. Feel free to just yell.
Does it break a leg?
No, it's not. Don't say that.
Don't say that?
No, because it does happen here.
Lose a wheel.
Lose a wheel?
Lose a wheel.
Is that what you say?
It's better than break a leg.
Get someone? Maybe that's better.
Because if you lose a wheel, you can still laugh about it. If you break your leg, it's like, oh, fuck. When I started and my parents started coming, my dad was like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm so excited. I'm so lost, but so happy. It's so confusing. Like, why did they stop there? She had a huge hit there. Why did they set it? It's just a matter of what you see. Really good. Yeah, that's the basic. If a purple jersey goes by, well, you didn't. Good, actually. I'm really impressed with how well we're
We've had some really good waterfalls.
yeah, we get broken apart and we reform, and like the number of times we've done that, like the jammer gets out, and then we reform right in front of them. It's like, oh my god, I can feel that in my soul as a jammer.
The one that ran back here during that last one, when I came out of the box, I'm like, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
I got sent for a lock that I didn't do. I got sent for a back lock. I didn't touch it.
Yeah,
The jammer fell in front of me.
yeah, that's a little weird. Like there was a lot of stuff happening. I didn't see it, but
So I went for a back lock. So then I come back and she starts running back. I'm like, bad idea.
come at me, girl.
Yeah.
No, yeah, the waterfall and recycling and it's really good.
I was getting my clothes.
The coals were on fire today. Not that she's, ever off, but she's extra off.
be a long one. And Walla Walla Locker is trying to help out their jammer. But Rodeo City's holding pretty tight here. We got some excellent blocking, excellent offensive blocking. This pack is moving. And Full Shade Raven back in the pack here. Full Shade Raven through. Does get hit out of bounds, was out of play. So we get right back in it. And Walla Walla Nation called out on a penalty, sent to the penalty box. And no pack ball. And that's the end of the jam. Both teams picking up a few points. And we got Slaminella on the line for Walla Walla and Passion Fist for Rodeo City. See if these jammers can affect the score in any way. Ariel Payne is slipping right out front, trying to block that Slaminella, but she gets through and picks up lead for Walla Walla. Passion Fist about a half a track behind. And Walla Walla calls up the jam, picking up 2 points. And we've got Elizabeth Taylor for Walla Walla and Laceration for Rodeo City. Elizabeth Taylor out of the pack, picking up lead for Walla Walla. And Walla Nation out of the penalty box, full straight pack for Rodeo City. Laceration gets out of the pack, about a half a lap behind. Elizabeth Taylor out of the pack. And got recycled but falls off the jam. And Rodeo City from scoring. And up on that line for Walla, we've got 00 Flavor Kate and Master Bauer number 3 for Rodeo City. Master Bauer runs through the pack. Flavor Kate not far behind. Master Bauer takes a big hit, gets knocked out of bounds, and falls off the jam. Walla Walla picking up 3 points on that. Rodeo City 2. Passion Fist and Dirty Bird out with the Stars. Passion Fist right around the whole team, taking the lead from Rodeo City. Passion Fist picking up 4 points from Rodeo City. I thought I heard a penalty call. Rodeo City had a player put in the penalty box. And Slaminella is our new jammer for Walla Walla. Walla Walla 2, Rodeo City 3. Up next on the line, we got Elizabeth Taylor and Ariel Payne. Walla Walla blockers providing some offense for Elizabeth Taylor. But Sith Amendment. Elizabeth Taylor calling off the jam after picking up some points. Keeping Ariel Payne in the penalty box. Walla Walla is going to start with a short power jam. Start with a power jam. Let's see what they can do. A few seconds of being the only jammer out there. Walla Walla's blockers trying some offense. Ariel Payne back in action. Ariel Payne picking up the lead. Possibly looking for a star pass. Looking for Ariel Payne, big juke. Double zero there, trying to make a hit and get knocked out of bounds. We do have a star pass. Our new jammer is number 6'3". Technical difficulty for Walla Walla. Ariel Payne picking up some more points. Back again. Technical difficulty, having some difficulty here in turn 4. Ariel Payne's stepping out of bounds and getting knocked back. All the way back to the back. There was a little bit of confusion among the refs. Somebody thought it might have been a cut, and Ariel Payne got pulled back, but no penalty. The Walla Walla jammer still struggling. And I think that would be for the full 2 minutes. Big effort from all of those players. 2 minutes is a long time to skate at that level. And we've got Slamonella and Laceration lining up. Let's see what either of these jammers can do with the score. And Slamonella taking a push from one of her blockers, picking up lead. And Laceration out behind about a half a track. And Slamonella, 4 points calling off the jam. Just a little bit more than 19 minutes left to go. We got a score of 125. Excellent chase by the blocker for Walla Walla, knocking out last racer on that one. Up next, we got Nerdy Bird and Spider Face.
Yeah, Spider!
Jammer's just pushing. Lunacy Nation takes a spill. Nerdy Bird pushing those Jammer. This one blockers. Nerdy Bird picking up lead from Walla Walla. Spiderface getting recycled back in turn one. And Bonnie Wright called on a penalty. Nerdy Bird blocking the blocker, chasing her. Excellent heads up for Nerdy Bird on that one. Spiderface coming in. And we got almost some violence there with Jammer. And Nerdy Bird calls off the jam.
She took herself out. Oh, I hate that. I've been on both ends of that before. Yeah, Genevieve!
And her Jammer debut for today, 84, semi-dangerous. And number 5'9" for Walla Walla, Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor pushing through those blockers. Walla Walla with lead. And Bonnie Wright coming back in, makes it full strength again. Both teams are full strength. And Bonnie Wright right in the mix, knocking Elizabeth Taylor out of bounds. Recycling the lead Jammer. And Elizabeth Taylor stepping out of bounds again. Up next, we got Slavanella and Ariel Payne lining up. Walla Walla blockers stonewalling and Ariel Payne. Ariel Payne looking for a pass. Dropped it. Slavanella picking up points for Rodeo City. Walla Walla blocker getting sent to the penalty box. And Slavanella coming in to turn 3 and falls off the jam. We got timeout Rodeo City. Argonaut Peak Physical Therapy is an outpatient orthopedic physical therapy practice serving in Ellsworth. With 45 years of combined experience, our therapists use advanced assessment and treatment techniques to develop an individualized program for each patient. Argonaut Peak Physical Therapy is located at 722 East University Way in Ellsworth. Big thanks to Pearl Street Books for sponsoring Rodeo City. This cozy downtown shop features books for every kind of reader and supports a different local nonprofit each week. Keep an eye out for our links on Facebook and Instagram. Swing by, grab a read, and support a business that gives back. Let's show some love for our Bull Rider sponsors. Passive Fist going on a knee. And Nerdy Bird picking up lead. Passive Fist about a quarter track behind. Nerdy Bird with a one-footed skate around. Picking up 4 points, calling off the jam. And we've got Elizabeth Taylor and Last Racing out on the jam line again. No skaters in the penalty box. Both teams full strength. Last Racing uses dance moves. And Last Racing picks up lead. Elizabeth Taylor get knocked out of bounds and recycled back to the back. Both jammers and Elizabeth Taylor escapes the pack. That is her initial pass. And will now be eligible to score points. Last Racing calls off the jam. And we've got number 32, Lois Slade, on the line for Walla Walla. And number 79, Bonnie Bryant, for Rodeo City. Just over 5 minutes left in the final period. Bonnie Bryant getting through, picking up lead from Rodeo City. Lois Slade looking possibly for a star pass. Two big hits to get through the path. Bonnie Bryant through.
Ready for 4?
Both teams picking up points there. And we've got Slavinella and Ariel Payne out on the jam line. Score update 171 to 101. Walla Walla closing the gap a little bit. And Walla Walla picking up the lead. Ariel Payne getting recycled. Ariel Payne steps out of bounds now and recycled back to the back. Possibly looking for a handoff. And we got a new jammer for Rodeo City. Walla Walla picking up 4 more points. And looks like our new jammer is Silent but Violent. And Walla Walla blocker just holding her up. Silent but Violent finally through the pack. Gets a second to breathe and put the star on. And Slavinella with a big jam on that one, picking up a bunch of points. We have an official timeout, looks like. The officials are going to discuss something that they saw possibly right at the end of the jam there, and we'll make adjustments. So it looks like Slavinella got hit with a cut. what kind of offense Rodeo City is going to provide for their jammer. Slavinella back in action. And gets through her initial pass. And Dirty Bird getting called on a penalty, sent to the penalty box. Passive fist in the back, stepping out of bounds, and called off the jam. That was your Rodeo